the untold stories of my soul, tucked inside, beneath flesh, a bruised and tired body. The bell tolls. It is time to shed the skin and begin again to shatter the mirror and look again. What do you see when you look at me? Do you even see me? Do you see my cold, dead eyes? Or is your mind full of lies? Do you see my pain? Or live in awe of my smile and the warmth of my laughter? Do you even know me? Or the woman you wish me to be? Do you know the difference between my act and my reality? Do you even see me? Or is your heart draped in the same steel covering as mine? One that allows you to see the lie but refuse to question it. What do you see when you look at me? A girl fighting to be a woman in her own right. You only see what you want to see, isn't that right? I hate the skin that I am in. I hate the skin that I am in. I hate the skin that I am in. I hate everything that comes with being me, that comes with being colored. All the things I quote unquote can't do. I hate the stares of bewilderment that I am, I was, and continue to be educated. Why couldn't I have been blessed with skin as white or as pure as snow, so I wouldn't have to be burdened with a soul built and born out of an oppression that was never my own? That was never my own. So I wouldn't have to face the bewildered eyes of those far lighter than mine, that I can be smart, intelligent, educated, witty, that not only could I nip at your heels, but run alongside, if not in front of, without eyes, without eyes, without eyes, watching me with astonishment that I can do what some believe to be impossible, not allow my race or gender dictate my future or define the very fabric of my being. I am more. I am more than brown skin and curly black hair. I hate the skin that I am in. But you know what I hate more? More than that? More than all of that, every image showing my people as less than who they are, and myself for hating myself, for hating the reflection in the mirror, for feeling like a white girl in a mixed girl's body, because I don't fit the preconceived package I received at birth by a society created by those before me, long before me, before who am I? Where am I? In the midst of all of this, reaching out, but nothing in return. I stare at the hand, my hand, but not my hand. A small rose breathes simplicity within complexity, life's perfection. My darkness empty, rich with gloom and despair. Me, clear as a water glass.
Rose petals fall as the tree becomes bare. The wind becomes cold and crisp, clean, paving the way for new life. Rose petals fall. The once luscious reds, canary yellows, and blushful pinks fade and crumble. The life within them is drawn away and back into the earth. The tree that once swayed and danced, full of leaves and life, is now naked and barely alive. Life ends. Lives end. Life ends so new life can begin. Like a snake shedding its skin, there really is no end.